Yeah, we're live here. Unfortunately, we just couldn't start opening the game for you guys. It's Africa playing against France under 23 men in court 2, and next to me is Phoebe.
Hi, it's great to be here in what I'm sure is going to be an excellent game. Two very strong teams in the under 23 men's about to play. And I understand that two of your sons are in the South African team.
Yeah, Phoebe, that's why I need some calming down pills, because I'm right on the edge of the chair and we haven't even started yet.
Yeah, excellent. Well, I'm really excited to see this game. So already we've got infringement there. Trying to see, so it looks to
like
be
against Africa.
Against South Africa. So South Africa, they're in black and they're moving on the screen from left to right. And France in white moving on the screen from right to left.
Yeah, we've got a very tight game here. South Africa lying 6 on the log, France lying 3rd. With Turkey 1st, New Zealand 2nd, Colombia 4th, and Australia 5th, Great Britain 7th, Argentina in the 8th position in this very tight competition as France is attacking the goal boxes. South Africa very hard here. A good save here by our left-handed. Looks like Elric swimming up hard against the side. And a good follow-up here. And hopefully we can capitalize in this position. Get your body weights down, guys. A hard swim here as we try and keep the puck out of those Australians' possession, Phoebe.
Yeah, look, that was some really strong defence there, and I think the South Africans just need to get down a little bit earlier to get the body position on the bottom of the pool to get the power behind that puck.
Yeah, with 2 minutes gone, it doesn't feel like it. The French are very hard in the attack, and it seems like they came out firing, and South Africa need to get out of that position very, very quickly.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you've got to start these games at 100% really, and we've seen other teams that haven't done that really suffer the consequences.
Yeah, they started a bit late on the schedule as we had Colombia under 19 women playing against Argentina and going into extra time, and with 0-0, and Colombia just pulling off a win there against the very strong Argentinian team. Can you imagine Argentina participating the first time, Phoebe?
Was it Argentina or USA? I think it might have been USA women's.
USA.
But still, you know, I think that's a very close competition, and the USA team will be really impressed with how they performed there.
Yeah, no, well done to USA for keeping the Colombians 0-0 for over 40 minutes. With South Africa having the advantage puck there, and the French player just swimming it all the way to the side of the pool there as we have play taking place on the far side of the pool with 12 minutes left in the first half, and the French come again attacking hard down the straight in the middle of the pool, and South Africa trying to get these pucks on the stick, and good support there from the French players. They've got numbers in the bottom, and let's see how we're going to keep this puck out of the goal box, Phoebe.
Yeah, really good aggressive driving and losing the puck in a way that feeds it back to their other players. So I think that's excellent play there by France, attacking strongly.
Yeah, unfortunately for France, we have barging there in the goal box of South Africa as the puck went into the back of the box or the tin, and no goal awarded, and a Frenchman against France. But South Africa need to get away from this position very, very quickly.
Yeah, certainly. They're South Africa to take the free now, and they swim it straight to the wall. A very safe move there. Looks to be cut down by France, and they're streaming towards the goal, towards the wall again.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't capitalize on our advantage pucks as the French players just cut it off very, very quickly. So hopefully Henry Mouton has got something up his sleeve, and I won't be surprised if he calls an early timeout just to calm the guys down, Phoebe.
Yeah, I think, you know, especially in these high-stakes game, it's really important to use the timeout. You know, and sometimes that's calming down the players, and certainly there's a lot of nerves in these kind of games.
Yeah, no, it's very, very tense. You know, it's so much pressure. If you were looking just before the game, I was watching these guys as they had to sit and wait for 10 minutes before they could start playing. And that put a lot of pressure on them as well. But you could see they were focused. Now, even the French players, you could see in their eyes, they weren't being distracted. They were just focused on playing this game and playing a good game of hockey for us, Phoebe.
Yeah, exactly. And you've got to remember that these guys have trained for a year or more, training, you know, 1 or 2 times every day for a year. You know, they've really put their lives into this. So it really, for them, all comes down to these 30 minutes to see if they can stay in the competition.
Yeah, long spell there in South Africa's far side corner there on our left side. As we said, South Africa playing black against France white. France being very patient there and probably trying to tie us down and just let us make a mistake as they come working up to the goal box, and the ref being in a very good position here. And as Africa, let's see, it looks like it's in the back of the box.
Yeah, everyone's gone up, and we're just waiting for the refs to say. I mean, they were in a good position to see. Oh, yep, and they have seen an
Penalty.
infringement. So it's a penalty. So that's a 2-on-1 for our listeners that don't know. 2 attacking players will verse 1 defensive player. So that's South Africa, who are the defensive players here. So really, I mean, the majority of these penalty 2-on-1s result in a goal for the attacking team.
Yes, let's see
They're
what
hard
happens
to
here as they
defend.
attack very hard.
Yeah.
And swim right straight into the goal box. Unfortunately for South Africa, can't keep that puck out. But all the credit to the French players. They've been in our third for 5 minutes, and South Africa not getting the possession they needed to capitalize on their position.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, with the 2-on-1s, for those who aren't familiar, it is really, really hard for the defenders to defend those. And, that's how it's structured to be. So really the pressure is on the attacking players to get the goal in. But here we go, strike again.
In the start of the game, South Africa would try to move it up and try to work it up, as we see a big flick here from a French player coming to the South African substitution side. And South Africa need to get out of this position as France just keep on coming wave after wave. It's like a tsunami playing here against the South African team. And South Africa just need to get the composure, get together, stay focused, and just calm down a bit. I see they look like they seem a bit frantic, even though we get a lot of infringements against the French team. So Africa is not capitalizing on the advantage pucks as they would like to do, Freebie.
Yeah, certainly. I think for both of these teams, maybe their free pucks aren't working as well as what they'd practiced. The other teams are certainly cutting them down very quickly, as we saw in that free there.
Yeah, no, South Africa definitely not in the position where they'd like to be. We need to get bodies down. We need to start playing as we have advantage puck here called against, it looks like against France again for gloving. Let's see when we're going to get a warning here, as I think this will be the fifth gloving infringement against France here, as Hendrik Mouton has the opportunity to talk to his team, and hopefully we can get out of this position and start putting pressure on France, because we know as soon as you score a goal, earning a goal against the French, they're being so passionate about their sport. They don't like conceding goals. They've only conceded 10 goals in this whole tournament, which is very, very good for France.
Yeah, that's an excellent statistic there, and I think testament to the hard work that they're putting in it. And I know the French team are very kind of drilled team, very disciplined in the way that they approach their hockey.
Yes, first time that South Africa are in their half with a good swim there by Ulrich and Eckhart following up, and then number 4. Also, Richard O'Farrell working hard there in the corner here, and South Africa need to stay there and just keep their composure, as unfortunately they allow the French player just to swim out underneath them, and we need to get the bodies down, boys. We need to commit ourselves. It's only 30 minutes, and then the game is over, as we see a good turn there, and the French player just intercepting that puck. And the French players come again with a lot of power there. Ulrich just getting it off with his left hand there, playing against the wall, playing it back to Richard, and Richard needs to just make sure he just keeps possession. Unfortunately, the French player swims right underneath him, as the French players attack very, very hard again, Phoebe.
Yeah, certainly, and they're really backing each other up well and getting those runs on, getting the puck back to the players behind. So it's hard to stop when teams get that team roll on.
Yeah, a good play there by South Africa as they intercept this puck, and unfortunately the French players just allowed to come back into the game there, as we were in a very good possession there. And we're swinging out wide, and interception there as we try and create space, and infringement against, looks like infringement against, let's say against France again. And see the ref calling the player closer. Let's see if that is ref timeout here. No, they
they haven't called a ref's timeout, which is
team timeout.
Team timeout for
France. Yeah.
France.
The coach there, Luke Horvath, calling a timeout with 6 minutes 50 seconds left in the first half. So Africa need to come back with a strategy and see if they can't capitalize with using their fast, strong swimmers. We've got lots of very strong swimmers in this team, and we just need to get the puck with speed and start kicking. That's what we need to do, South Africa.
Yeah, I mean, I think that both teams are playing really well, and just getting down early to get those plays off, shutting down the other players' game plays really is key.
Yeah, if anybody needs got some extra money there, try and get the money into the GoFundMe / Hobart 2017. As any support would be appreciated. As we see the French coach there just giving a thumbs up there to the players. An advantage back for South Africa in the half on the side of the pool here. As you can see, the substitution box just on the bottom side of your screen. And South Africa would love to get into a position where they can put pressure on the French players. A good small little drawback as we see a hard drive there by South Africa straight to the middle, working it up on the left-hand side of the pool, trying to create space. And a good spell there by the South African players as France are defending hard on the far side of the pool. And as we still see South Africa attacking with the goal box in the screen there, and South Africa coming down the far side of the pool there, Freebie.
Yeah, they've done an excellent job with that free puck to take it all the way up into that attacking third, and there's a free now again for South Africa, so it'll be great to see what they can do with this advantage.
Yeah, no, another gloving infringement, and obviously not against the same player every time, because I think that's gloving infringement number 5, as we see the South African player going down between the French players, and South Africa will want to get in a position where they can put pressure on, capitalize on this position, as we see all the bodies down, and the ref getting down as well, and just seeing what he can see and help and assist and make the right calls, as we see the other ref right in the rear far side of your screen. And the French players working hard there on the far side and driving South Africa back, coming down to the middle of the pool, as we see the French players swimming hard through the middle, hard on the attack.
Yeah, it looks like they did a good job there at clearing that away, and now looking quite attacking there in their attacking half.
Yeah, no, we see the ref just signaling advantage there. I don't know for what team. Another advantage there. Infringement here being played, and the ref stopping the game. Infringement against France. Another gloving.
Yeah, look, that's a number of gloving fouls that France have had, and you wonder at which point the refs will give a team warning for that.
Yeah, no, the refs obviously very competent and they know what they're doing, and we'll give them the benefit of the doubt as South Africa have the advantage puck on the far side of the wall. Refs lining up, South Africa going down with 4 minutes, 52 seconds to go in this very tense game. As you can see, the coaches also hanging there, hanging for dear life, and obviously trying to get information in, and they'll try and at the halftime just talk to the players. As we see a South African player being thrown out very quickly in the game. Very interesting. Yeah, JP du Toit, number 10.
So I think that was for obstruction.
Yeah, with Henry Mouton, the South African coach, calling a timeout here, just to calm the guys down. South Africa only conceding 1 goal so far, and you can see JP there, Jean-Pierre du Toit. That's what the JP stands for. You can actually say Jean-Pierre du Toit from South Africa.
Yeah. Sounds like he might be a French player there with a name like that.
Yeah, studying in Stellenbosch. He obviously enjoys the French wine, South African wine as well, so he's probably a wine connoisseur. And we see Henry Mouton talking hard there to the captain, and Lorcan Slabbert and Eckhart Engelbrecht, and number 12 there, Derek Fitzgerald, and number 4, Richard O'Farrell. So these 5 guys need to work very hard, stay together, and focus.
Certainly looks like Elric's giving some direction there to his team. Understand he's the captain of this under-23 men's team. Yeah, no,
Elric is the captain, and he was the captain of the under-19 team as well. So obviously he wants to make South Africa proud and lead his team with dignity as they go down. Was that an equal puck there, Phoebe?
Yeah, so hard to see on the other side. It looks like France is advancing a little bit as the infringement is called.
Another infringement against France here, as we see they're being pushed back by the refs, and South Africa need to stay calm and need to stay focused, as JP sitting on the side of the box, side of the pool there, just taking a breather, probably just think, what did I do wrong, and as it works through his brain, and he knows he doesn't want to be there, he wants to be in the pool. Like I said, Jean-Pierre du Toit, one of our more senior players and a very competent player, also the vice captain, Phoebe.
Yeah, look, no one wants to be sitting in that sin bin, especially in these high-pressure games. You really just got to take the time to not get too caught up on what's happened and just refocus and get ready to join the game in a productive way again.
Yes, Africa putting a lot of pressure there, and a ref allowing a lot of advantage play there. Very grateful for that they're allowing the game to flow as Africa try and work into the middle of the pool with 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. And I think JP's back in the water, so we're 6-on-6. And South Africa, or the French, bringing the puck to the middle of the pool, trying to create space. As we know, these French players are super fit. As we see them warm up every day outside the pool, running up and down. They're like an oiled machine, like the French Legion.
Yeah, certainly. They're known for being well drilled and disciplined, fit and fast in the water, and they've shown that really today.
Yeah, the French, when they get on the attack, you can see they put a lot of more pressure on South Africa than we putting pressure on them, with them having a substitution here on South Africa's side, getting some fresh legs in. And the other thing, the small disadvantage against South Africa, we only 9 players in this tournament, of which 2 players, it's their first Worlds ever. And a lot of pressure on them, obviously. By this time, they should have calmed down and just take the moment and start playing, Phoebe.
Yeah, look, 9 players really does make a difference over a tournament like this, where you're playing 1 or 2 games a day. By the end, you know, that fatigue sets in. The ability to sub less is certainly impacts on a game. So well done to the South African boys for kind of playing with.
Yeah, number 7 there,
down.
Phoebe. Number 8.
Number 8,
being called there. Let us see if we can pronounce that name. I'll do the Lucas.
Luca Marcel Mezi. So he'll have a rest as well in the sin bin.
Was that 1 minute as well? He's
I
obviously
didn't
sitting on the
see.
wrong side there. He has to move to his side.
Yeah.
He's moving.
I think the time starts as soon as you get out,
Yes.
so that players don't have to rush to sit in the seat, but
Yeah.
he's sat down quite quickly there.
Yeah, he's doing the fin shuffle there.
Yeah, the old penguin on the side.
Yeah. Obviously, he's been sitting in the symbol quite a few times because
Yeah,
he
it's-
was very comfortable doing that fin shuffle there. Another player being thrown out. Number
Yeah.
2, who will that be? Is that from South
I think it's
Africa?
number 4 from South Africa.
Number 4 from the Richard O'Farrell.
Nicholas Grandamas.
Is it number 5? The French player being thrown out, Phoebe?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Well, 2 French players
2
sitting on the
French,
side
yep.
there. And South Africa will need to capitalize this with 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. South Africa are hard on the attack here, creating space. If we can get an overlap here, yeah, lovely play there. Trying to create a jinx, trying to pull underneath the body. And the French players committing their bodies. And South Africa are swimming hard here with 1 minute to go in the first half. Playing hard here against, and this could be a goal. No, the French player just intercepts it here. And we need to get to the bottom, boys, with 50 seconds to go. Call against South Africa, saved by the ref. South Africa cause infringement here, on the run there, very strong on the run. And South Africa playing 6 against 4, and let's see what the French will do in this situation with 1 player getting ready to come into the pool.
Yeah, that was excellent attacking play there by South Africa, and that's what they're going to need to do if they want to be contenders in this game.
Yeah, good break there, good work through.
And we can see them pushing through again.
Yeah.
Certainly having 2 players out for France really will make a difference for them.
And a call there against, looks like there's number 11 or 12 from South Africa. I'm not sure of the number. It was definitely the double number. It can either be 11, 12 or 13. Just using the loose arm to try and create space. And the French are 5 against 6 as it's half time. And unfortunately, South Africa can't capitalize on the situation. A very tight game. 1-0, the French lead against South Africa in this semi-finals, quarterfinals.
Yeah, look, I think, at the end there we saw South Africa really lift their game and really look more attacking. It's been close as is reflected in the score there, 1-0, but anyone's game still. So hope to see more of that attacking play from South Africa to make it even closer.
Yeah, no, we're here in the Hobart Aquatic Centre, the Doon Kennedy Centre, named after the mayoress, the first lady mayoress of the Hobart Centre, who raised funds to build this fantastic facility, which we're privileged to play hockey in. As you see there, Henry talking very hard with his players, just trying them to calm down. Interesting that all the players came to the substitution box so they could rest their legs and get the replenishments going and get rehydrated again. And as we see the sponsors coming up on your board, I know the Vertex have been very, very supportive of this tournament, as Can-Am has been, and the Shark, underwater hockey equipment, and then obviously the Tasmanian government coming to the party and supporting this wonderful sport of ours, Phoebe.
Yeah, look, it's excellent to see so many sponsors for this competition And you know, the footage and everything has really been supported by all of those sponsors. So we certainly thank them for all their support. As listeners would know, the footage for this competition has really been excellent. It's kind of a new standard of videoing quality in underwater hockey. It's all been paid for by the Australian Underwater Hockey Federation at a cost of around $40,000, I think, and they're trying to raise some money to recoup some of that. So you can see at the bottom of your screens the GoFundMe website. So please go and contribute to that. Their target is $10,000 to contribute towards some of the cost of the footage that you know, the streaming that you're all enjoying now.
Yeah, and I must say the Australian underwater hockey family in Hobart has done an excellent job with 80 volunteers coming to the party and just carrying the load and sharing all the workload as they here 6 o'clock in the morning till 12 o'clock at the night to give us this excellent quality of water and excellent footage, and we're very grateful for that. What was interesting though, I didn't see the coach of the French players talking to his team there. I just saw the captain talking very hard with his team there, Phoebe.
Yeah, it certainly looked to be led by the captain, and I guess, you know, in some teams that does happen, where the captain has a more active role during the game. But look, we'll see how they fire up.
There's a lot of activity on the live chat here as we get Willem Zijlstra. Thank you guys for joining us, and Roger Bester. It's now 10 to 8 in South Africa, so it's not so bad for you guys, but we appreciate all your support and some French support on the live chat as well. As we have the start and a hard strike there, both teams. They will need to South Africa on the attack here in the middle of the pool, and let's see if they can capitalize on that good strike they had in the kickoff. Good swim here by the French player, just getting the puck away there from our back player, number 8. And the French are in a good position again, Phoebe.
Yeah, certainly they're looking very strong, leading with the puck well and passing back to their other players. So they're looking incredibly strong as we start this second half.
Yeah, good play there by the South African team as they just keep their composure, get the puck on the stick, and we get another infringement against looks like number 10. Let's see if we can pronounce that. Damien Chevalier.
Perfect, I'd say. Sorry, Damien, if we've pronounced your name wrong, but look, that's another kick out for France, and you know, I think in these kind of games, the temptation is there to kind of cut corners, I guess, with the you know, pressure of the game and the, you know, all the excitement of the game, but it really does impact on the team.
Yes, Africa trying to do well, coming fast on that puck as we get the energy going, and the Finns kicking very hard there by number 11. And South Africa need to get through this play as we have 6 against 5. Good play there by South Africa as we have another big charge coming up from the South African players. A team warning there against the South African player there, probably for barging. As we see a lot of obstruction taking place, and South Africa trying to work it up. They've got 5. They're playing against 5 players here, and they need to capitalize that position where they're in, Phoebe.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, the players aren't kicked out for that long. You know, I think he's out for 1 minute, so it's a 1 minute opportunity, and I think, you know, probably half of that is gone now for the South African team. French team still looking really strong with 5 players in the water and still progressing their position up the pool.
Yeah, another infringement here as we see South Africa trying to get out of that position they're in with infringement against a French player, and substitution taking place on the South African box with 12 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the second half. And South Africa would love to score a goal here and draw it all square and then play again. Let's see if we can capitalize on the position with the French player making ready to get into the pool. A draw to the middle of the pool and a swing up on the right-hand side. Hard play here by South Africa down the front of the French substitution box with number 11 there swimming very hard from South Africa. Unfortunate interception as we see the South African players trying to get the puck, trying to play it. And good play there by South Africa as they capitalize on that interception. And some physical play taking place here between Richard O'Farrell and the French player. And a good move to the inside as we have South Africa trying very hard to get the position. A good flick onto the inside again there, Phoebe. The French have got very good puck control.
Yeah, look, they're showing some really nice skills, some really tight little curls, and just pushing through and slowly kind of working their way up the to the attacking
It looks like
half.
number 7 from France being number 8.
Number 8,
Number
yeah.
8. Are you going to do that name there again? That's
Yeah,
Lucas.
Luca Marcel Messi.
Yeah, we
I
can
think he
pronounce
was
that quite well.
he was out before as well, so
Yeah.
he needs to take this time to reflect a bit about what he's doing and just calm down and get back in the water to contribute productively.
Yes, Africa will enjoy that, as they know they only got 9 players and they will appreciate one French player going out. But South Africa hasn't looked like they want to score here, as they try and create space. But the French players, every time there's a player between them, between the South African players, and they intercept that puck again, and South Africa getting a good tap down there. Let's see what the infringement is here, as we have infringement against South Africa. Illegal stopping of the puck, probably just flicked against the wrist or against the fin. And South Africa 1-0 down here and need to score with 10 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the second half, Phoebe.
Yeah, look, 10 minutes can pass quite quickly in this kind of game where it is really tight. But France certainly still looking very strong there. Have to say they really need to capitalise on the numbers at the moment, but playing very strongly there up the wall.
Yeah, unfortunately, we just couldn't capitalize on that big drive on the fast, on the close side here, at the substitution side. We see the French players still 5 in the pool, and the one in the substitution box just calling for his players to come and substitute, as he wants to get involved, as he feels that he can contribute much better than the player in the water. As South Africa go down with that advantage puck swimming straight to the middle of the pool. Let's see if South Africa can work it down against 5 players, and the French come in between again.
Yeah, look, it's hard to be sitting on the sub bench in a hard game like this. You just really want to contribute, so he's probably just trying to get to be part of the game and do what he can.
Infringement against the French players. Lots stop, go. It's not like a free moving game like we see with the girls' league, where the girls seem to play a more open game, more puck movement, more puck control, where the boys try and take it up physically, as we see South Africa swimming straight down the middle. And see if they can get a breakthrough here, as we get all the bodies at the bottom, the ref in a good position, and South Africa just being pushed back again. Unfortunately for South Africa, we just can't get the puck into a position where we can capitalize and score, Phoebe.
Yeah, there's been a lot of play here in the middle of the court, and both teams are playing very strongly, and infringement now, South Africa's advantage, so
Number
we'll
10.
see.
Warning for number 10 for stick infringement. Obviously, he doesn't understand why. Damien Chevier being called again for infringement, as we have a team timeout called by the coach of France, swimming in here with his distinctive green cap and his mask on the top of his head, and a snorkel in the colors of France, blue and white and red. That's patriotic of the coach here.
Certainly is. Look, we've got a few comments on the live chat here. So HK Underwater Hockey, go France. Roger Bester, let's go South Africa, let's go. So great to see people getting involved on the live chat.
Yeah, no, thank you, Roger. We appreciate your support. As I say, African guys with 20 seconds to go in the team timeout. They appreciate the team timeout as well, as I think Bram Werther swam in there. Bram with a lot of experience, being one of our top elite players, just telling the boys what to do. And hopefully they can stick and keep their composure as we get Bram swimming out frantically just to get out of the pool with 4 seconds to go. South Africa advantage puck as the guys go down. And with 5 players in the water, let's see if South Africa can get through on this situation as they drive it up hard in a very good position. The ref get himself in a position. It looks like South Africa is on the attack. And the French player brings it out to the side again.
Yeah, look, they cleared that out pretty nicely. So all the way out to the side there, swimming back a little bit and looking strong now on the wall. Again, another free, again to South Africa's advantage. And, I was really impressed with their little free variation before on the wall. So I'll be interested to see if they have any set plays for the free at this time.
Yeah, South African player being asked to go out.
I might have got the call wrong. It's unusual for South African player to be kicked out and for them to get the free.
Yeah, no.
That's Elric
Unfortunately,
Engelbrecht.
Ulrich being a very, likes to get involved, likes to play a good, clean hockey. And Ulrich, unfortunately, boy, for your mother at home, Bronwyn, my vrouw, Ulrich sitting on the side, and it's 5 against 5, and let's see what South Africa can do here. It'll be good for them to score with 5 players in the water, swing up to the middle of the pool, and the French player just breaks away to the side, absorbs the pressure, and makes it look so easy, Freebie.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it is hard when they've only got 5 players, especially when one of those players that's sitting out is one of their key players. So with 7 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here, both South Africa have had quite a lot of attacking play, but France looking stronger overall, and we'll see how South Africa can cope now with one player kicked out.
Yeah, a lot of activity taking place on the live chat there, and we appreciate you guys following us live as South Africa are on the defense here against the far side of the wall, and Ulrich asking when can I get back, and obviously he needs to be patient and not jump in, but just like roll in, do like an Eskimo roll, waiting as South Africa work up on the far side. And fortunes for South Africa, they didn't concede a goal, and in he goes with a beautiful whale dive. Then South Africa looks like they're going to score here.
They're
Excellent
certainly
play.
pushing very hard on, and players have come up. Looks like that was...
Can
sorry.
you believe it? How the heck did we get not that puck into the back of the tin there, Freebie?
Yeah, look, I thought that had gone into the tin. It's difficult to see when the players go up like that.
Yeah, unfortunately for South Africa, no goal there. And obviously the benefit of the doubt goes to the ref as they are on the water with 3 pairs of eyes. We've had some very, very good refereeing taking place. Well done to the refs for doing some good job. They're all volunteers as the ref comes down. South Africa on the advantage puck, and let's see if they can benefit and capitalize on the position where they're in. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go. South Africa hard in attack, having territory and possession advantage here as an infringement gets called. And let's see against who will that be. Again against France.
And that looks like French player number 2 there.
Number 2.
Pierre Marant is going to be sitting out for a minute.
Yeah, no, South Africa, we need to score now. Obviously, commentating with your team playing and with 2 boys in the water, it's very difficult not to be biased as South Africa are hard in the attack here, driving it up. And the French players are just not influenced by the South African force coming, wave after wave.
Yeah, the French defence are showing themselves to be really strong there as South Africa continues to attack up the wall. And they really just need to bring it more into the centre channel there.
Yeah, France only conceding 10 goals in this whole tournament, which is excellent. They've actually got an excellent defence strategy in place here, and South Africa working it up hard on the side of the pool there with a frantic 5, number 5 there. Elmas Alia showing he hasn't got control over his mask.
Yeah.
And asking the ref, hey, didn't you see this infringement? Obviously not. And South Africa playing hard in the middle of the pool here, allowing the French players to swim past as Elmas swims out frantically, and hopefully Lorcan Slubbert comes in very quickly. South Africa need to be on the defense here, need to wake up, don't get involved, don't get emotionally distracted. Good play here by the French. They just absorb it, play it backwards, just stay calm. And a good small little jinx there as France take it up in the middle of the pool, a big flick into the center, onto the South African stick, and hopefully South Africa can get into a position where they can get speed behind the puck, and unfortunately not, as Lorcan tries very hard there, Phoebe.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, they've done an excellent job of attacking and showing their self here, and here's South Africa with a bit of a breakaway there, looking strong through the center.
Yeah, a very good breakaway there. And unfortunately, very little support. And the call goes against France. And again, stick infringement against France. On that breakaway, as South Africa were firing there, as we have South Africa calling a timeout. And hopefully, Brahm and Hendrik can just calm the players down and say, well done, boys. Number 4 there. Number 4, Richard O'Farrell. Number 10, JP de Trois. Ulrich Engelbrecht, Lorcan Slubbert, Akkel Engelbrecht, and it looks like number 12 here, Derek. The 6 guys in the water. Come on, guys, as Brahm just tells them what to do, Phoebe.
Yeah, having a pretty intense chat with his boys there. I mean, 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in this half, and As we know, it's the one opportunity to continue through to the semi-finals. So they've really got to pull out something special here to get through that really tough French defensive to be able to at least draw equal to go into extra time. But we'll see what they can bring. They have shown an increase in their attacking ability in this second half.
Yeah, most definitely. I agree with you, Phoebe. The South Africans have got into second gear here, as they mustn't take the foot off the petrol now and just keep it going flat out. They must play this game as if they're riding a V8 Ford Mustang and just keep on going and keep on going. And unfortunately, with the advantage puck, South Africa not capitalizing on the position where they're in. And now again, I don't think the French players are going to allow South Africa to get out of this position as we play on the substitution box. One in, one out, and a call against. A call against who here from South Africa. Let's see,
not sure what's happening there with the referees. Looks like they're calling a ref's timeout. A good decision there to sort out what was going on.
Yeah, now obviously the refs want the South African player. Looks like somebody's hurt here.
Yes, a South African player getting out on the side there. Number 8 there, Elric Engelbrecht. So we'll see how he's going. He might have a blood nose or something. We know that the rules are that if you're bleeding, you can't be playing until the blood's stopped and wiped away. So he looks like he's fine. He's getting back in the water.
Yeah, unfortunate, these things don't happen often in underwater hockey, as we have another player going out there, and we don't want any serious injuries. And it's never good to see blood in any sport. As number 7 sits on the side, Thomas Griffon, sitting on the side of the pool there, and South Africa playing hard again, and seeing South Africa 6 again against 5 French players, and South Africa driving hard up the center of the pool, and hopefully we can keep it going, and we can keep it going, and South Africa are trying very hard to get the puck into the back of the tin here, but we just seems to be, the French players are so drilled, Phoebe.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, some of those drives from South Africa are just looking so strong, but each time the French team are managing to clear that puck away with really making it look easy, I guess.
Yeah, advantage play being played here for South Africa as they work it up on the side of the pool. They work it up, and I think that could be a goal, Phoebe. I think
so.
That should be a goal.
Look, it looks
Let
to
us
me
see
like the
what they
puck's
call
in the corner there.
Oh no.
They've called a gloving against South Africa, so close there for the South African boys.
I thought that was it, but unfortunately, no doubt by the refs. No goal, and with 2 minutes, 23 seconds to go, South Africa were in a very good position there. 5 French players against 6 South African players, and South Africa playing hard here with a lot of energy and passion against a very well-drilled French machine here, and South Africa want to stay there. Luckily, they came out of their half firing with no serious injury to Elrich as they're playing up on the side far of the wall there, 6 against 5, and South Africa need to fall back with 1 minute, 57 seconds to go as another South African goggles are off, and the French are hard in attack here in a very good position.
Yeah, that looks really dangerous there. The French right on the corner of the goal tray. But it looks like the South Africans have managed to clear that out, but they're certainly not out of danger yet.
No, the ref being in a very good position here in France. They've got all their players in the water, and the ref goes up, and it seems like it's a goal. Body blocking against France with very little time to go with the stopping with any infringement except the goal being scored in the last 2 minutes of the start game. 1-0 for France with 1 minute 34 seconds to go. With South Africa unfortunately not being allowed a goal with the clock earlier on, and South Africa on the advantage here with a good position in their own half, and they need to swim it out. They need to give everything. They need to stay down, even if they need to stay down for 1 minute 30 seconds in the last 1 minute 30 seconds of this game, Phoebe.
Yeah, look, and look, they're still looking really strong with their attacking, which is what they need to do. Just keep going, not let up, and find a way through that French back line.
Yeah, they're coming hard at the French players with infringement being called against the France players. Let's see who he's eyeing out here. We've got a stopwatch waiting. A 2 minute against.
So he's given 2 minutes to the white Antoine Grandamus. I don't know if Antoine was the player that did the foul, but you know, a player has to come out, so that's who is there. So he does not look happy to be out, and he'll be out for the rest of the game unless the game goes into extra time.
I think it's going to go into extra time, Phoebe. I've just got a feeling here.
You're confident?
There, I'm very confident.
Yeah.
South Africa will use the opportunity with 1 minute to go. They want to get that puck in, and they look so. They've been so close. South Africa keep it on working. They keep it up working, and French intercepted again, but still in the middle of the pool, and it looks like it's a goal.
That certainly looked like a
just
goal
had
to
a good
me.
feeling there. No goal again. Again, the same
Again,
call by the
gloving.
same ref. Unfortunately, the ref again making a call against South Africa.
Yeah,
And,
look, it's tricky. I mean, gloving is sometimes an unavoidable foul in hockey, and it is certainly the most common foul that we see here. So South Africa just have to bounce back. Still 45 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, no, unfortunately for South Africa, a big flick there by the French player into the middle of the pool. South Africa playing hard and trying to keep their composure as they know time is running out with 30 seconds to go. South Africa number 10 there, Derek Fitzgerald, JP Detroit working hard there, and Ulrich trying to get the movement on the puck, trying to get it, working it, as there's infringement against the French players, gloving. But
Yeah,
I
so
think the stopwatch is going to save France. You know, I had that feeling that South Africa is going to win, going to draw this game and go into extra time. They scored the goal, not being allowed, and South Africa need to get going. Need to get movement going, and they're trying very hard here, swimming up hard in the center of the pool with 13 seconds to go. Against Africa, hard on attack. They've had possession, they've had territory, and with 10 seconds to go, 8 seconds to go, 7 seconds to go, South Africa will take it, and they'll lose this game against France. Well done to the French players, Phoebe, as South Africa made South Africa proud. Well done, boys.
Yeah,
they've played their hearts out, and that is it from Hein Engelbrecht and Phoebe here at Hobart.
Yeah, well done to both teams. An excellent game. So congratulations to France, commiserations to South Africa, but both teams can hold their heads high.